Hello bandmates and welcome to another Secret Chris video. Secret because when I put this up it's going to be unlisted. Today's secret band video is brought to you by Groovin 100% potato vodka. It smells good. And I also like the after effects of drinking it, which is insobriety, non-sobriety, not being sober. Freedom from sobriety. All right, well, without further ado, which is still quite a bit of ado, I got to tell you, let's get to today's video thing. So you ever watch TikTok and you're like, that guy's got some good feel. I like what he's putting down, and this is just a demonstration for Drumeo. Let me show you what I mean by that. Oh, hey, here we are at TikTok and the Drumeo site, which if you haven't been to, has a whole bunch of sweet drummers. But some of them sweet, some of them have great feel, and some of them not so much. Hey, let's check out this guy right here, just by randomness. He calls it the shank tip. Let's go further. So then I say to myself, hey, let's steal that shit, right? At some point, this guy talks.
Up and down, so.
Aha, I have stolen the groove. So then what I did is I cut this lesson up into a few pieces here. Let's make this bigger. Boop, 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 boop. And I call this Todd Shuckerman. I cut this up into several pieces. Let's take a listen to some of the pieces. Okay. All right. First I had to capture this in Reaper, but Reaper can capture anything that streams on your computer, so that was pretty easy. So let's keep on listening. And here's the kind of outro he does to one of these demos. And so I cut these so they were like nice loops, smooth loops. This is the last piece. This is the piece I ended up using rather than nah. Yeah, I like that. And after that, he does this slow down thing. So let me take this guy. But you know, to me that's a little too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the rate on my whole session here to 90%. This is 100%, 1.0. Let's do 90%. Let's listen to this. Fuck Bill Gates. Fuck Bill Gates and skip the lubrication. That's what he's doing to those African nations. That feels right. Okay. I thought to myself, what could be cool? I said, let's take a Satala. Let's take an instance of Satala and add it on here. Let's just use the kick. And I took off a little bit of the attack here, so it doesn't have that clickiness. And I compressed the fuck out of it. And then I thought, it's nice to hear a little bit of distortion on there. So I added this, which is a bandisto. I like to call it El Bandisto, as if it's Spanish, but it's not. These are all free plugins, by the way. So when you set this up, it gives you this type of sound. And then I thought, there's a few notes in here. I don't know if I call them ghost notes, but there's a few kind of cool notes, and you can kind of see. Let me make this smaller. Nope. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong keys. So as you can see, there are these little ghost notes in here, which I added MIDI notes for another instance of Satala with the exact same thing going on. I think Mark, you do some of this stuff in Soundtrap. But this time, what did I do? I have this being really short, and I didn't add a distortion on it. So it's like instead of it being boom, it's like, let's listen to that. Right? So when you put them together, and then I thought, you know what it needs? Kind of some type of jazz piano. And this was actually a bad take, but I like the sound of the bad take. Right? So let's put the drums in there. And then I was watching another video just randomly of a jet engine. Shit. Should I try to find that? Yeah, okay, I'm going to try to find the original video. Here, let's see here. It was called like a glass jet. Oh, maybe it was YouTube. Fuck, maybe it was YouTube. There we go. Glass jet engine video. And it sounds like a glass jet engine, which... Here, it's on this track, stealthily named Jet Engine. I found it, and if I knew how to use my DAW, you'd be hearing it right now with the plugins.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And I found this section of the jet engine that I really liked, which was kind of this this constant pitching down, which happens right here. Like he turns the engine off in the video. And I thought this pitching down sounds really cool. So then I thought, let's hear this across the music.
That's hot.
Woo, that's hot. That's my favorite part. Woo, that's hot. And then I thought, well, I don't want to run it at that volume. I want to make it rhythmically connected to the rest of the song. So I decided to, let's turn this back on. So I decided to run a gate. So the way this gate works is that when I get a signal, when I get some volume from these other tracks, it will open the gate. Opening the gate is kind of like opening the gate for sound. So you can kind of think of it as the sound is a greyhound. And when you open the gate, the greyhound can get out. So what I've done is I've sent sound from several tracks over to this gate. Now this track right here is kind of a dummy track. And what it's doing is it's opening the gate on eighth notes, which are these guys. Let's just take a listen to that. I basically recorded this on my piano over here, electric piano. I plunked it in with my finger, and all it's doing is triggering the single MIDI note, which in this case is what you're hearing is this resynth, which is a stock synth, and I just have it set up with like a square wave and a a sawtooth wave. But anyway, it sounds like this. So every time you hear that beep, 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 it's opening the gate for this jet engine. So if we listen to the jet engine here, let's turn this off so we no longer hear the synth. So every one of these notes opens up the gate and we hear this jet engine. It's like somebody has a fader and they're going toot 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 toot. And this is what I actually wanted to do at the beginning, but then what I realized is I had sent audio from these three other tracks also over to the jet engine, and the combination was something really kind of cool. Sounds like this. Well, okay, let's just hit that. So that's what the combination of all this audio and this gating sounds like. So now let's listen to it all together. Today's sponsor was